Well, let's talk about AIPAC, which will be an important event for you this week. We heard President Obama speak there yesterday. Of course, AIPAC being the American-Israeli Public Affairs Committee. The conference is going on right now. Give us your reaction to the president's comments.
Well, the president sounds better than he has any time before, but I don't see any action to reinforce it. I mean, the Iranians announced that they have accelerated their development of nuclear material. Nothing has been done. They've kicked out the inspectors. Nothing has been done. They've announced they have new cyclotrons that are more efficient and or new centrifuges, rather, that are more efficient. Nothing has been done. So the question is, other than saying a few words at a political meeting in order to try to get votes, what is what's the president prepared to do? I was glad to see that he admitted that an Israeli prime minister did have the right to defend his country, and that after the Holocaust, an Israeli prime minister had a moral obligation to intervene to preemptively stop any potential of a second Holocaust. But I have no idea what he's saying in private to Netanyahu, and I get a sense that there's very great tension between the American and Israeli governments. And of course, you saw a couple of months ago the Secretary of Defense saying, attacking Israel and demanding that Israel come back to the table to negotiate at a time when there had been 11 missiles fired into Israel from Gaza in 1 month. So I think the administration tends to be one-sidedly critical of Israel, except once a year when AIPAC holds its conference, at which point the president is very pro-Israeli for up to 96 hours.
Can you give us a preview of what you plan on talking about?
I'm going to say that Iran cannot be allowed to have a nuclear weapon, period. That the United States has to be prepared to do whatever it takes to stop them. I'm also going to say that if an Israeli prime minister decided the survival of his country was at stake, I would respect that decision because he bears the moral burden. And I'm going to say that an American energy policy designed to make us independent of the Middle East and to enable us to exercise our influence in the region without any worry about what they might do with the oil supply is a essential national strategy for us.